Welcome to Supply Chain Short Takes, a brief discussion with industry experts on important issues affecting supply chain management. I'm David Maloney, Group Editorial Director at DC Velocity and Supply Chain Exchange. I have two guests joining me today. Cody Upp is the head of commercial at Zebra Robotics Automation, and also with us is Mark Becker, CEO of G10 Fulfillment. Zebra Robotics Automation and G10 Fulfillment have worked together on an autonomous mobile robot solution, and we'll talk about that successful deployment today. Welcome, gentlemen. It's good to have you with us. Mark, let's start off with you. What specific operational challenges or opportunities in your operation led you to explore Zebra's AMR fulfillment solution?
Yeah, thanks, David, and thanks for having me. But the quick answer on that is we're always looking to improve our labor, and we're in a constant search for improved scalability. So as we think through the different things we need in order to achieve that, it's really about being flexible, real-time optimization, and in working with Zebra, right? They had the ability to scale to integrate with our WMS and then scale with us, where we could actually start small and grow into it. And that was a big deal for us.
Mark, what were the core reasons that ultimately led you to select Zebra Symmetry Fulfillment?
So the way their robot works is actually a big part of it. So the robot isn't a part of the actual cart. The robot attaches to the cart, and that makes that cart really flexible for us. We have a lot of orders that are in direct to consumer and the B2B lane, and the ability to quickly flex between those two was important to us. Then a big reason was the partnership. We already were working with Zebra, with our printers and scan guns, and knew how good of a partner they would be in onboarding this with us. And that played a big part in it.
And Cody, from the Zebra perspective, can you share insights into the development of the solution and explain how it is differentiated from other person-to-goods assisted picking solutions?
Yeah, thanks for having us, David. There was a few key elements. When we look at our mission, it's to unlock profitability for our clients. And what that means is lowering their variable cost per unit on any basis that we can. There were three levers that we pulled. The first was around performance, the second was around utilization, and the third was around price optimization. As it relates to G10 and the opportunity at hand, it was really the former two. Being able to drive up the pick rates as we have, and then being able to deliver a solution with 30% fewer robots compared to the competition, lowered their overall investment and contributed to the maximum variable cost per unit reduction that we could drive to their organization.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. So, Mark, now that the system is fully deployed, what specific operational challenges has it addressed?
The big one is how fast we can pick. So we've already seen 40% productivity boost in our picking rates. And with that, we've maintained our accuracy of 99.9% accuracy. So combining those two things is really important for us and for our customers. And the way we achieve that is really through reduced travel time. So the robots are doing a lot of the walking instead of the people, and that makes us faster. It also has the robots and Zebra have created a way that we actually allocate the orders to do it in a smart way. And it constantly improves how well it does that. So it's getting the robots and the people to get through the aisles in the most efficient path, which is a big help to us.
Mark, you just talked about measurable improvements in efficiency and also accuracy. Has your throughput also increased compared to your previous operations?
Not only has it increased, but it's now allowed us to think about how we scale during peak seasons in a different way, where we don't need all the labor anymore. We can actually just, deploy more robots to handle more, to get more throughput through our system because we're picking so much faster.
Well, Mark, now that you've successfully deployed this solution, are there plans to expand it to use in other facilities of your operations?
Yeah, no, we're really excited about where this is going to go for us. So we launched it in our Wisconsin facility, but as fast as we can, we'll be putting it in on the East Coast, West Coast, and even down into our Texas facility and Phoenix facility. So this will be, these robots will be running around in each one of our warehouses.
Well, that shares a lot with the success you've had that you want to expand beyond that. Cody, what advice would you offer to other 3PLs considering a similar shift towards automation with AMRs in their operations?
Yeah, have a relentless focus on kind of the utilitarian approach of the automation. The question at hand is, are you going to be able to reduce variable cost per unit without sacrificing quality and reliability? And there are really sound industrial engineered lenses at which you can look at that problem. And it becomes really clear whether or not the automation does improve or doesn't improve your variable cost per unit. Coupling that with a focus on client level profitability is exactly the recipe to increase gross margin in these operations.
Cody, how would someone get more information about the technologies that we discussed today?
Yeah, please feel free to reach out to zebra.com/fulfillment or to me directly at cody.up@zebra.com for more information.
And Mark, where could someone find more information about G10 Fulfillment?
Yeah, if you have any questions, please reach out. Go straight to our website, g10fulfillment.com, and you can find a phone number and email address you can reach out to, and we'd love to get back to you.
Thank you, Cody and Mark, for being with us today. We've been talking with Cody Upp of Zebra Robotics Automation and Mark Becker of G10 Fulfillment, and this has been Supply Chain Short Takes.